Goodbye, horses. Oh, the Atali got him off the top. The backboard Atali. Atali with the alley-oop. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain J. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because we're going back to Rakdos. We're saying back to Rakdos and goodbye, horses. You understand that reference? You're goated. I have to say, the initial seed of this deck, the initial idea, that I've been trying to run a Rakdos joins up for a while, and I was kind of stumped until I saw a very, very beautiful deck by none other than Papa Dragon himself, Power Dragon. I'm going to list him down in the comments, but you all know who Power Dragon is. He did something extremely similar to this. I took a look at his deck. I said, I like the cut of your jib, sir. I made it rotation proof, put my own J Villain spin on it, as you should always modify my decks if you're using them. And I've really built my own version of it coming out of it, with a couple of the key combination cards that I really liked from it. So big shout out to Power Dragon for really coming up with the initial idea of this. And then we take it and we take it our own way. So before we get down to this one, guys, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will just viciously maul you and claw you for not liking the video and subscribing today. Join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live streaming goodness. We'd love to have you on Twitch. Yes, go follow us on Twitch. You can watch these videos and decks live and in person. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, everything else right there. And of course, if you want a copy of this deck for yourself, go right down to the description. There, it's going to be on my AetherHub. You just got to follow that link down there, and you will get a copy for yourself. So, what are we talking about with Goodbye Horses? Well, we have a couple of early plays here. A little bit of suppression. I really like the suppression of this deck. 2 cut downs, and 3 Bitter Triumphs. And I'm choosing Bitter Triumph not just because it's a good removal that targets creatures and planeswalkers. I like that I can discard a card. That's actually going to be important. We have some legendaries on the high end. We have some expensive cards like Aklazotz, Sheldred, Trumpeting Carnosaur, and Atali. Even Atali on the back end. Yeah, it's been a while since we did an Atali deck, right? It's been a minute. So we might actually want them in the graveyard. For what reason? Push and pull, and Rakdos joins up. We'll get to those combinations a little bit. So be smart with the discard. Don't just discard a land or something you don't think. Throw one of your big ticket items. You might be able to bring it back later. That's one of the reasons that the Bitter Triumph is useful. Cut down, of course, great for aggro to shut that off right there. Tiny Bones joins up. Love this card. 1 black, legendary enchantment. Tiny Bones joins up, enters the battlefield. Any number of target players each discard a card. I like to force a discard. I like to do a discard to force somebody to throw something off. Very good, especially if they did it in a mulligan, just lowers the amount of cards they have. And whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, any number of players mills a card and loses 1 life. Not bad. We can actually cause ourselves to discard in case we want to do that as well, if we want to pull off some combos. Then we have the Tiny Bones himself. 1 black and 1 Deathtouch Skeleton Rogue. The Pickpocket, it's Tiny Bones the Pickpocket, deals combat damage to a player. You may cast target non-land permanent from that type for the player's graveyard. And mana of any type can be cast. So he can steal out of the graveyard. Great combination, especially when you're already forcing discard. Really good card. I've actually pulled him and grabbed stuff out of the graveyard for a certain effect. And as a 1/1 Deathtouch, he's a great little blocker and attacker to get in there and get busy. So here's the Caustic Bronco. This is a Snake Horse mount. This is the 2nd time we've used Caustic Bronco. And I'm sad that I haven't got back to it in a while, because it is really cool, and it's using the new mount mechanic. And since he's a Snake Horse mount, that's why I called this, I can't not call it Goodbye Horses. 1 black and 1 2/2. Now this is a really interesting card right here. Whenever Caustic Bronco attacks, reveal the top card of your library and put it into your hand. You lose life equal to that card's mana value if Caustic Bronco isn't saddled, meaning that it's the same thing as a vehicle. You have to tap 3 power to make sure it's saddled. So you look at the top card, and if it isn't saddled, you lose the life equal to the mana value. Otherwise, if you did saddle it, guess what? They lose the life equal to the mana value. That's kind of why we have some of these high ticket items in the back here, because there's a pretty good chance we're going to draw one of these, even the Itali, and if we saddle him, we can force our opponent to lose 7 life off the top. Really, really cool stuff right there with the Caustic Bronco. I actually really like that combination. I think I'm going to explore it more because I really haven't explored him too much. We also could take the risk and we get the card and we could grab a free mana off the top and we don't lose anything. So it's kind of a risk reward. It's a real gambler's card right there, which I really like too. I threw in some Charming Scoundrels for some ramp right here. 1 red and 1. We also get to discard a card, then draw a card. Again, a great way to get a card into the graveyard if we want it there and get something else, or we can create a treasure token to ramp, or we can do a wicked token, 1/1, and then it loses 1 life, it goes away. Here is Push and Pull. It has white in it, unnecessary. It's not needed right there. You could run this completely Rakdos. You could also run it completely Boros, which I think people ignore. Destroy target tap creature. We're going to go with that for 2, 1 black and 1. Or we can do red, black, either one in any combination. And 4, put 2 target creature cards from a single graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. By the way, that is a graveyard, not just yours. So if you have been causing discard or anything like that, you can grab 2 from the opponent's graveyard. So this is a fun one to do with Trumpeting Carnosaur and Itali. If you've loaded your graveyard up until that point, that's what I'm talking about, the combo plays, like with Charming Scoundrel and forcibly discarding your, like you could open your hand with Trumpeting and Itali. Then on turn 5, even if you've got Charming Scoundrel with the extra mana, turn 5 immediately hit Trumpeting and Itali and explore. You explore, you discover 5 and then do 2 off the top. It's brutal. Not only that, they gain haste and then you sacrifice them. That's going to be really useful coming up. Very, very dangerous, aggressive resurrection card. I'm surprised it doesn't get more play, to be honest. Really good stuff right here. Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor is going to be a great 3 drop for us. 2 black and 1, 3/3. Legendary creature, Phyrexian Praetor. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, they draw a card. We are going to want those extra cards. They're going to be extremely useful in getting the combination plays that we want. We don't really need the discard X and do the 4. It's there in case you need it. You can force life loss. Not a big deal. Here's Preacher of the Schism, and as I've said before, he's finding his way and more into my black decks pretty much on a regular basis. 1 black and 1, 2/4 Vampire Cleric, Deathtouch. Great blocker, great attacker, out of cutdown range and out of lightning bolt range with that 4 toughness. Very useful. Whenever we attack a player with the most life or tied for the most life, we create a 1/1 vampire creature token with lifelink. Whenever Preacher of the Schism attacks, and we have the most life or tied for the most life, we get to draw a card and lose a life. So no matter what, if we're tied, we get to do both. If we're under, we get a 1/1 lifelink token, and if we're over life, we get to draw a card and lose. Very useful. Of course, with all this card draw, why not throw Sheldred the Apocalypse in? She's so good, guys. 2 black and 2 4/5 Deathtouch Phyrexian Praetor. Whenever you draw a card, gain 2 life. Whenever an opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. Very useful, especially with all this card draw. Gix goes really well with Sheldred because that 1 life we pay actually doesn't matter. We pay 1 and gain 2, so it's a net gain of 1. Very useful right there, especially with Preacher and Sheldred. We're throwing 1 Aclazotz in. This is a great one because we are forcing some discard in here. I do like the discarding option build that we have here. 2 black and 3 4/4 legendary creature, Bat God, flying and lifelink. Whenever Aclazotz attacks, each opponent discards a card. For each opponent who can't, you draw a card. So we have to force discard on this one, and then they discard a land, we get a 1/1 bat. And then if it dies, it becomes the Temple of the Dead, which is like a swamp. We can turn it back if it only has as a sorcery and if they only have 1 or fewer cards. So very useful resurrecting card right there. Comes back from the dead. Temple of the Dead specifically, very useful. So here's Gix's command. 2 black 2 1/1 counters and lifelink, very useful. Destroy each creature with power 2 or less. Great for your Convoke decks. If you have something that just you want to sweep the whole board away from little chaff guys, it does that. Return 2 cards from your graveyard to your hand. Again, very useful. Or each opponent sacrifices a creature with the highest power. Great middle of the game rebalancer. Okay, if they're building up on you, do sacrifice highest power and then 2 or less, and you can pretty effectively clear out a lot of the problems that you're having, or power something up, or return something. All around good card. Hey, and Gix is right here, so he's commanding. Now here's Rakdos Joins Up. Here's where the combos get fun. 1 red and 1 black and 3 Rakdos colors. Obviously, it says Rakdos right on the card. Legendary enchantment. When Rakdos Joins Up enters the battlefield, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with 2 additional 1/1 counters. Now remember when I was talking about discarding things and things like that? This is what you're going to want to do. Whenever a legendary creature you control dies, Rakdos Joins Up deals damage equal to that creature's power to target opponent. So if any one of your legendaries die, Etali, Aklazat, Sheldred, or Gix, or even Tiny Bones himself, they take the damage equal to damage equal to that creature's power. And you can specifically bring back something that is in your graveyard. So if you bring back an Etali, it's a 9/9. That means if they kill the Etali, which they probably want to because it's a 9/9 trample, they take 9 damage. Ridiculous. Do you know what you can do with the Rakdos Joins Up? Put a Rakdos Joins Up, grab something else, and then do a push-pull with 2 legendaries. So grab you a Sheldred and grab you an Aklazat, swing them both in, and then when they immediately get sacrificed, because they have to sacrifice at the end of the turn, Rakdos Joins Up, blows them up at the back end right there. That is the demons do. They take the damage because you had to force sacrifice them. Great stuff. Really like that combination play. Been trying to get this into more decks, and it's finally coming along really smoothly on this one. We're going to go with 4 Trumpeting Carnosaurs. You can, of course, discard it for 1 red and 2. Deal 3 damage to any creature or planeswalker. Discarding, as we've said, not a problem with this deck. It's very nice if it's in the graveyard because we can bring it back for more power. It is also a 7/4 trample, and when it enters, it discovers 5. You look at the top 5 cards. You look at the top cards of your library until you find something with mana value 5 or less and immediately put it on the battlefield. Very useful to filling out your board right there. Just extremely powerful and stompy. Not that they're just not expecting it. And of course, here's Etali Prime Conqueror. 2 red and 5, 7/7 trample. When it enters the battlefield, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land. You may cast any number of spells from among the non-land cards without paying their mana cost. So you look at the top card until you get to a non-land. You look at the top card of your opponents and you get both of them. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. This was top meta for a while. It's kind of gone by the side right here. People don't really run it anymore. I'm running it. Again, big shout out to Power Dragon for coming up with this very cool combos with this. I'd forgot about Etali. He reminded me. So big boy right there comes in, swarms your opponents. It's just terrible. Either with Rakdos Joins Up or push pull, it is incredibly powerful to just slowly build up, put the suppression down on your opponent, slowly build up and pull off these high-end combos right here. Of course, you could transform it to the 11/11 Etali Primal Sickness, Trample Indestructible. Not really necessary. If you have 9 mana and Etali, and you haven't won the game yet, you're probably never going to win the game. So, usually Etali showing up is pretty much the end of things. 8 swamps, 5 mountains, 3 black cleaves, 2 restless vents, 4 sulfur springs, 2 cavernous souls. We have a lot of Phyrexians and we have a lot of dinosaurs. That's what we're looking at right here. It is alchemy legal and it is standard legal. It's going to be rotation proof for your pleasure as well. 24 creatures altogether. Like I said, decent amount of Phyrexians, decent amount of dinosaurs. So that's what you can do with your Cavern of Souls. 5 instants, 4 sorceries, 4 enchantments, 24 lands, and a 3.4 average. It worked well for me with that much. 61 cards as you like it right there. Deck layout. Here's your horizontal view for all my horizontal view bros. 2 duresses and 2 go for the throats in case you need a little bit more removal. I do like the duresses there. Maybe you don't have something. Tiny Bones is mythic rare, you know what I mean? Keep that suppression. Duress to figure out the cards, take out the key pieces of their deck. Not a bad idea to throw in there, because you could always, if they throw away some good stuff, you could always push pull. You could actually cast pull on their graveyard and go nuts that way. So I don't mind going a little bit more of the discard way, as long as we're keeping our opponent, We're keeping them on their toes. We're keeping them on the defense while we build up to our final Rakdos combo right there. So there it is. If you want to watch it, if you want to do it, pause it right there. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Go say hi to Power Dragon for me. He's a great guy. Helped my channel out and my stream when I first got started. Rated me a couple times. Great dude. Here we go. We are playing in Mythic Rank, and I think tonight we're going to go about 80% win rate. We're going to get about 9 in a row, I think. We're going to do big things. Here we go, guys. Alchemy Ranked. Let's get into it, boys. Arena literally does not do direct challenges sometimes. It will break down and the direct challenge system will not work. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing any of us can do. Whole tournaments have had to been canceled because of the direct challenge bug. It's a bad bug. It's been persistent in the game for a long time, but it's a known problem. It's just, there's nothing you can do. Some nights, direct challenges just don't work. Like I said, they've had to cancel the whole pizza box tournament sometimes. By client, do you mean Hasbro's gigantic Scrooge McDuck style vault? Then yes. Yes, they do in fact do that. I'm on mobile. No, it should not be the issue. Should not be the issue. Two. Very nice. It just doesn't work sometimes, man. You gotta accept that. Hey, what's up, dog? What is that? Is that an Among Us dabbing, by the way? Shingami, is that a dabbing Among Us? Because I don't think I'm ready for that. Ooh, we hit him for the 5 right there. Time Hasbro sued Asus for naming one of their tabletop games the Transformer Prime. I did not know that. That is weird, wild stuff. I did not know that. All right, this wasn't easy. This was easy clap right here. Each opponent, 2 1/1s. Boom. Transformer Prime. All right, well, I mean, that is a vaguely suspicious thing. The thing about copyright is you have to argue that that the copyright would actually confuse consumers, and they I don't think that anybody would think that a computer is a transformer. Like, if you're in a way different, thing, a different whole line, you know, you can say that, well, no one is going to confuse our computer with a children's robot toy. You know, those are not, they're not gonna, I don't really like this hand. Against this guy? Yeah. I'll drop the Gixes. Restless Vents. We'll go with Caustic. Maybe it won't get killed immediately. Evolving Adaptive. Boom. Caustic. Boom. We can put Preacher down and then swing with Caustic, draw one off the top, which is pretty used. People are easily confused, but it's not really, you know, the standard is, will it be average consumer say that, you know, that there would be confusion between an average consumer saying that, you know, would they think that they're buying something they're not? And also the intention, was your purposeful intention to deceive the consumer or the consumer base by similar product? So there's actually a pretty decent line for copyright. They've been trying to erode it for a while, but it is a pretty decent system. It costs money, though. That's the big issue. That's the big problem that people have. It's not cheap. Okay, so let's put down a swamp. That. We saddle up with this. We swing in. Boom. Draw a card. Boom, he didn't get it. I didn't get anything off that. So he'll probably kill the Caustic Bronco, which is a shame. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay. Boom. The Gix's command is going to do its thing there, I think, next turn. Cenote Scout. Kill Luminaire? It's over, dude. Until the video's in the can, you're not getting any more challenges. It's done. My man, it's done. Until the video's over, until I have the video, not until the end of the stream. It's over, dude. All right, so how about we do... yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Let's do Tiny Bones. Boom. Boom. Let's do this. Draw off the top. What do we get there? Oh, that's the 7 banger right there. Oh. Oh, oh, that's the 7 banger right there. Oh, no. Oh, he's got to draw a card up. Unless he has instant removal. Nope. Yep. Caustic Bronco got him. Caustic Bronco absolutely got him. Ooh. See, why don't I get his spot? That's the question I have. 469. I should be able to take his spot, right? I should be number 469 now. After beating him. I think that's only fair. That was a good Snorse. Yeah, absolutely. If I draw mana, it's going to go really good. I'm glad I hit that trump. This is a gambling deck right here, by the way. This is... You can risk it all on this. And he really messed up because he should have blocked the horse. Because the horse came back to kill him. Tiny Bones. Boom. Okay, I got 3 mana, which is something at least, right? Juggernaut Peddler. Boom. He'll probably take Shieldred, which is not a big problem. Or he'll take the Carnosaur. Let me take the Carnosaur. Okay. I'm gonna Juggernaut Peddler him. Penalty or think. Exproof from black. Yeah, we'll take that. That can go bye-bye. You don't need that. He doesn't need that, guys. I've seen this deck before. The Orzhov. Oh, yeah. Okay, see? That's the whole point of the deck, is that card right there. If he can't pull that off, then his whole thing kind of comes apart. That Tal Radek. Yeah, it's good stuff. I'm going to have to send a fruit basket to whatchamacallit, Power Dragon. Mine's pretty different from his, but the horse with high value cards like a Tali is definitely his call, and that was a good call. It's protection from black and protection from white. So if they're playing white or black, it's basically invulnerable. You can never kill it. It gets knights out every single turn, and it makes knights more powerful. So it's just a really super powerful card, and it's kind of the cornerstone. It's kind of the cornerstone of that deck, is to really fuck up. You just can't ever get rid of it. It can't be blocked, it can't be stopped, it can't be damaged by black or white, which makes it very valuable. Since is there any good deck against the One Ring? Anything with Exile in it and Sheoldred. Sheoldred does not like the One Ring, and she will punish you for drawing those cards. Yeah. Sheoldred does not like those One Rings. Not one bit. Not one bit. So she gets a kitchen knife to defend herself. Doing Joker. So I don't think he's gonna go for it. Can't let him ramp. You gotta bolt the bird. I think it's worth putting down that guy, because I can draw a card next turn, and it might be whatchamacallit. No, it wasn't. Let's swing either way. It's another bitter. Boom. And we got suppression right here. Alright. Boom. We're going to lose the life. Alright, my turn. Okay, so that's more card draw right there. Boom. Boom. You can draw. Boom. Pop, pop. I will draw. I will draw. Damn it! Alright, well, we needed that 5 mana right there. Arjun Yadav. Killionaire, I hadn't even chosen a deck yet, so that's not it. I got a Bulb of Pistachios, and I didn't even need to hurt anybody. Yeah, you really need to start stocking up on snacks. What are we gonna do? I think he has big stuff here, so I'm gonna let him draw. Ops draws a card. Gets his command. Good lord. Pock Weaver. I will discard a card. I will discard the Italian job. I will go in. Lose a life. Good lord, man. Tiny Bones joins up. I'll take the action. Oh my goodness. Okay, fine. A decline. Okay. Phyrexian. Doesn't really matter. Do I want to take the ping? No, we'll wait. It's a Simic deck? It's every color? What is going on here? Doppelgang. discard a card. Yes. Actually, you know what? For each, you know, just let me get it. Resolve. Ops draws a card. No problem, dude. My turn. Yeah, you got this, bro. Should I go for it or I try to style on him? Should I try to style on him or should I not play the game? The question is, do we Rakdos into an Atali and do something very funny? Hey, what's up, Lord Sephiroth? But we could also lose the game. Just kill him? Okay. Alright. I thought I was going to be fancy, but you guys said no. I wanted to style out. There you go. I thought it would be funny. Really hone this one down. I also got it completely. I think it's pretty much rotation proof. Well, it's rotation proof in standard. I don't know if it's rotation proof alchemy, but it's very good. A lot of different options. It's really fun. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, is that he was going to hit Itali doppelgangers on me next turn while I was trying to be fancy. Black Cleave. Oh, he got the thingy here. Okay. He opened up with Leyline. One of those cards. I hate these if it's in your hand, you get to start with it cards, because it's like, hey, if you put 4 of them in your deck, there's a 1 in, what is it, 4 out of 60? There's a 1 in whatever chance that you're just gonna fucking have a huge advantage going into the game. You're just gonna have a mega advantage. Yeah, shiny Swift Spear. That's pretty funny. I draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Killionaire. I did not even select the deck, dude. And if you keep talking about it, I'm not going to play it tonight, period. Because you're spamming chat right now with the same thing. That is not the problem. Sometimes it doesn't work, dude. It's the last time I'm bringing it up. Pugnacious. Kind of curious as to the whole point of this deck right here. I'll take the 2. Maybe he's got some charge ups. Yeah, I figured he got some charge ups. Guy's Gift, is that gonna do double? Boom, boom, boom. It's 12. Boom. There we go. He wanted to do that thing. Yeah, Preacher of the Chazam. Despacito. This is how they do in Puerto Rico. Let's do no attacks. Boom. Counterspell? No. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Okay, yeah, he was trying to do the Gaia's Might. The I wish I may, I wish I might deck here. Maybe we'll get killed. I don't know. Let's go in with that. Boom. Do we want to draw a card? Why not? Risk it all, right? There's Rakdos joins up. Not bad. He's going in with both. Gonna put the stun counter. We're gonna do that one on that one. We're gonna do that one on that one. We're gonna do mega blocks on everything here, because maybe he'll try to pound his way through. We don't know what he's gonna do. Yeah. He doesn't have trample though. Boom, boom. Dies. Boom. Yawgmoth. Lose a life. Boom. How many of those does he have? He played 3 giant growths already. Gaia's Might. Good lord. I guess he's got a bunch of them. Alright. Create that. Boom. Take action. Why not? We can bring back pull. We can do pull next turn. Going in. We'll block with everything because I don't trust that he's going to do anything with this. I don't trust that he's not going to go wild, but he's going to go wild with it. Gaia's. I don't think he knows that that explodes. Boom. Okay. Pull. My guys. Doof. Doof. We do create a wicked roll. He loses one. Boom. Watch this. Boom. Pop, pop, pop. And even if he wasn't dead yet, the Yawgmoth Praetor exploding would have killed him. Very, very spicy right there. Very, very spicy. I have one, by the way, guys. For those of you keeping a score at home. I will show you something real quick. I will show you something real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a row. This was pre-dialing it in right here. See that? This was trying it, needing to dial it in. This is locked in right there. Locked in. Oakley the Cat we played for 17 minutes. That's absurd. I might have to edit that out because that would be about 1/4 of the entire runtime of my video. Unfortunately. That is wild that we played Oakley the Cat for that long. Oh my goodness. And they lost. That's the thing about playing these Esper control decks, is they play for that long and then lose, and it's like, why did I even do that, you know? 75% win rate, 83% on the draw. Uh-oh, Cookie's calling it in. Yeah, John, Magic cards, he's on an 8-1 to deploy the lands. Here we go. We're going into Flood Town. Population me. Wow. I don't think this is a good hand, guys. That's a good one. We can get rid of... Tiny Bones Pickpocket. Honestly, I put my faith in drawing a fucking card. No, you know what? We'll get rid of this red card. Boom. I like this cheap stuff right here. Why not? Cenote Scout. Honestly, if we lose at this point, it's to be expected. The game's got to balance you out eventually. Gixi Outlaws Praetor. Let's do Tiny Bones joins up. Bump, 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 bump. Cenote Scout. Oh, my man went on the one drop right here too. He went in on the one drop. Gangster, bro. He was like, fuck it, I don't care, Ben. I'll find that mana. Oh no, he had one. Okay, never mind. He had one. Oof. Okay. That. Tiny Bones Pickpocket. John Magic cards. Cool. Okay. What's he doing here, man? Over the edge. He's going to explore and then explore some more. What's this guy going? What's this guy cooking here, man? I have no fucking clue what this dude is doing. Explore Merfolk and this exactly Mars. That's what I'm saying, man. What are we doing? Hopefully that's a mana. It's not too bad. We're gonna play discard a card. Maybe he's got the whatchamacallit, drop the Schism. Boom. Explore Merfolk. I mean, it's a good deck, but it's not the worst deck. Honestly, it's not the best deck either. I actually liked my Sultai Merfolk. Everyone else hated it, but I liked it, and that's what counts. Let's do a... Because I want to hit him like that. Boom. Yeah. Sylvan Smite. Yeah. Hopefully that's a mana or some garbage that he didn't get. Okay, so... let's do this. Hopefully we draw a card here. We're gonna go for the card draw. We're gonna hit him for 3. Take action. Yay! It's tapped, but we still got it. At the very least. River Scout Herald. Hey, what's up, Diesel Fizzle Pop? What's going on? MTG Hillbilly, how you doing, man? We're gonna hit him again with the mill and kill. Boop. Go in. Boop. We're gonna draw a card because it costs us 1, but we gain 2. There's the Caustic Bronco. Boom. Cost them there. I was lurking in your chat earlier. And I saw I saw the podcast that you're all on, by the way. I haven't heard back yet. I assume it's a holiday weekend that I might not hear immediately. Let's do Schism. I left a comment and a like on your old, on that podcast there, man. Let's say we need to do Phyrexians. We'll put down a horse. Goodbye, horses. Now, my instinct, Cookies will understand this. I want to call this deck Goodbye Horses and put Caustic Bronco on the front of it, but I don't think anybody is going to understand that reference. And I don't think everyone's going to go, I don't understand, that's stupid. I don't think anybody's going to get it. I don't think anybody's going to care, really. But I still want to do it. Boom, boom, he makes $1 million. Okay. Goodbye, horses. Oh, the Atali got him off the top. The backboard Atali. Atali with the alley-oop. That's 9 in a row, folks. That's the 9th win I've gotten Mystic. I don't know what's wrong with me. Apparently, I'm playing in Mystic rank now. If you didn't know, there's a secret extra rank called Mystic rank. Ooh, sounds spooky. Yeah, goodbye horses. I have to at least name it because it's in my head now. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me. That's the reference, guys. If you don't know what that is, I don't know how to tell you. So Vesky telling me, well, if we look back at the Grand Prix of 1998, Thomas Downs drew 50 lands in a row, despite the fact that his deck only had 25 lands in it. To this day, it remains unexplained. I love it, man. We're here about floods. We are here about the flood. We are about the flood life. Flood life. Flood life. That's just funny, dude. That's just pure comedy. I'm sorry. It is. I'm not even, like I said, I'm not mad. I'm not even mad at all, dude. It's pure comedy at that point. Louis O. King. I think this is going to be the last one, though. Because I think we just got what we need. You get what you want, not what you need. North Inquisitor. Boom. Alright, we're going to do this. No, boom, boom. We're going to go that. Oh, he's got a removal. Yeah, Cookies. Listen, Cookies got on the radio. He's like, haha, Jay, this deck's great. He's like, I gotta go in the other room though. John Magic Cards, we got an 805 in progress right here. We got an 805. Plus 80% win rate deck. Commence the flood, call it in. And then like a C130, like from the C130 from fucking Black Ops was like, that's exactly how it happened. Literally exactly how it happened. Oh, look, another Sheldred. Boom. And then they loaded like 50 swamps into like a machine gun. Like a 20 caliber, like a 20 millimeter. We got lands ready to go. Deserves. I have to make a short out of that. That I have to make that. Cloud in the Flood Strike. Yeah. that was Cookie's kill streak. When you choose Cookies as the operator in the J villain themed hero shooter, that's Cookies. The Cookies alt. Oh man, that's funny. I don't care who you ask, man. That's hilarious. I was drawing 2 cards a turn. That's so funny. Oh, ossification. Who's he gonna put in the boo-boo hole? Alright, that guy. Yeah, that's fine. He's gonna do a big amount of damage there. Bigly damage. Next turn we can get on the floor, and everybody can play the Carnosaur. Whoop. He might have drawn a removal. We don't know here. Yeah, he drew the removal. That's fine. He's having to play it each turn. He's had to play 3 removals, which means he's very heavy on the defensive. I hope he doesn't have this open, because I don't want him to play a reprieve. Okay, that's fine. Alright. We're gonna do get up, get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. Pay 3 life, tiny bones. We're gonna discard a card. We don't need to. We don't need that one. We're just gonna hope to draw a mana here. Ossification, very nice. Coming in for another 4. Caustic Bronco. I need a mana here. If I can get a mana next turn, let's see if he plays a removal. You can hit for another 4. Now it doesn't want to give me the land. If I can get a Tali, I feel like I can get somewhere. If I can get a Tali out, I feel like I can do something. Ooh, very nice. Okay. It's got, no, we can do that. Boom. What do we get? Oh, we got a Caustic Bronco. Do that. I'll probably blow myself up by doing this, but we'll see here. What are we gonna look at out the top here? Transform artifact. Counter on it. Yep, blew myself up. Yeah, had a lot of immediate removal. Probably too much. 4 pieces of removal, 4 combo pieces of removal, so not much I can do about that. I like how I won 10 games in a row and I lost 2 and went down 1. That's really nice of Mythic. You want to know what the real scam in the game is Mythic numbers, dude. That's the real scam. Alright, official last one right here, guys. Bump-on out. Bumping out, bumping out. Honestly, my honest reaction, we'll go for it. Why not? Restless Vents. If this is every color, I think we might be in trouble. If he puts down the Rampart, no, he's going Invasion of Gobakai. What's he gonna grab? 2 more to cast, so probably grab Preacher or Command. Oh, he chose the removal. Okay, put down Creature. Oh, this is going to be Convoke, isn't it? Yeah. What's he going to grab here? Yeah, he got the big one. Boom. Did he get Indestructible? No, he got Flying Double Strike, Hexproof. Yeah. The only thing I can do is hope I get Gix's command out quick. And I don't think I will. If he goes for Invasion of Gobakai and not face, we might be able to get it out, but we'll see. Ray Requiem. I actually know this guy, I think. I played. Yeah, okay, so we may get a... We may get a chance here to play Gix's Command. If he doesn't reprieve it. If he reprieves it, then we're in for a whole other fucking thing. But I can play Caustic Bronco, Gold Rush, Double Strike. Oh, wow, I would wait to do that on me. Double Strike it. Doesn't carry over. Boom. Boom. It's going to be 10. Because this is going to force sacrifice. It's not going to, whatchamacallit, so. Oof, oof. Okay. Let's do that. Okay. Oof. So if he gets it to plus 10/10, he will kill me, but I'm probably gonna sack it. Oh, you got this going now. Oh, very nice. Everybody gets the +1. That Gix's Command, which is each opponent sacrifices with the highest. 2 in lifelink. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Boom. Yeah, that was my only chance there. That was my only chance there. What did you make? What did you make, Cookies? It's in memes. Pretty good. Pretty good, Cookies. All right, we're going to try one closer. And then we're going to Shakedown Breakdown. $8 a.m. Central Time? Good Lord. I'm usually at work at that point, Hillbilly, but I'll take a look. I'll see if I can. That's no, 11, so it's 10. Yeah, I'm usually either on my way to work or at work. I don't like this. Well, we'll try it. Why not? Nope, we're dead. Fuseling. You didn't even have mana? Hold up now. Treasure token, attack. I'm posting that. I'm posting that on Twitter. Get on the floor. Everybody do the Carnosaur. Boom. Okay. Boom. Exuberant Fuseling. We're gonna put down Achlazot's next turn. Pop. Wow. Maybe he's got Gunshot, but maybe not. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. We're going to throw Etali in the trash because we're better off pushing and pulling him. Pump. Belden Ronam. Boof. Let's do this. Discard. Got him. Oh yeah, we definitely got him now. We got him now. If he doesn't scoop, yeah, there we go. Alright. That was the closer right there. Absolute genius cookies. The more I look at this, I like that there's a bunch of different lands too. I noticed the Simic land as well. Alright, we're going to call this one right here, guys. Absolute fun night of playing cards right here. I hope the infectiousness of the pleasure I got from playing this one goes off on you. We're going to say goodbye, horses. We will... big shout out to Power Dragon, originally coming up with the core seed. I've really taken it and made it my own here, but I love the idea of the Etali into the Caustic Bronco and the other stuff like that, but his was a little different. Mine's rotation proof. I really like this idea. It's a really fun deck. I had a blast playing it. I even had a blast flooding with it. So that all being said, I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.